Good morning, everybody. We are on day 27, lesson 27 of part 1. Above all else, I want to see. Today's idea expresses something stronger than mere determination. It gives vision priority among your desires. You may feel hesitant about using the idea on the grounds that you are not sure you really mean it. This does not matter. The purpose of today's exercises is to bring the time when the idea will be wholly true a little nearer. There may be a great temptation to believe that some sort of sacrifice is being asked of you when you say you want to see above all else. If you become uneasy about the lack of reservation involved, add, vision has no cost to anyone. If fear of loss still persists, add further, it can only bless. The idea for today needs many repetitions for maximum benefit. It should be used at least every half hour and more if possible. You might try for every 15 or 20 minutes. It is recommended that you set a definite time interval for using the idea when you wake or shortly afterwards, and attempt to adhere to it throughout the day. It will not be difficult to do this even if you are engaged in conversation or otherwise occupied at the time. You can still repeat one short sentence to yourself without disturbing anything. The real question is, how often will you remember? How much do you want today's idea to be true? Answer one of these questions and you have answered the other. You will probably miss several applications and perhaps quite a number. Do not be disturbed by this, but do try to keep on your schedule from then on. If only once during the day you feel that you were perfectly sincere while you were repeating today's idea, you can be sure that you have saved yourself many years of effort. Above all else, I want to see. I believe that being able to see is truly a gift. And that can go in many different directions. Beginning to realize that I get to see through the lens of love and acceptance and happiness and fun and joy, and that I no longer have to use the perception lenses of fear, insecurity, being unsafe. It's an integration process for me. And I would love to see when I am not looking through the eyes of love. And it's interesting because the way I can see isn't always being able to identify my feelings or my intentions behind words or actions. Sometimes it's identifying the response that I get. Sometimes it's realizing that my partner feels like they have to be, they have to adjust their behavior to make it okay for me. And that's information telling me that I'm not looking through the eyes of love. I'm not behaving from the intention of love. And though I in no way can make him do anything, I can create an environment that makes the best choice, him feeling he needs to change. This is with my kids too. Is it through the eyes of love that I judge how they spend their time? Is it through the eyes of love that I feel I have to work through a checklist in order to be a good mom? And again, sometimes I fall asleep to being able to identify my intention. Sometimes I'm just not aware because I haven't seen it yet. Again, the power of seeing. Sometimes I feel it's necessary to act from something other than love. And I feel righteous in doing it. I feel like I am doing the right thing. So it can't be wrong. It can't be a wounded space that I'm doing this. I'm helping. And yet, if I take a look openly at the behavior of my children, I can take that in as feedback. What are they taking in? Have I communicated clearly that I love them? Have I communicated clearly that I love myself? Their reaction, their response is my feedback. And if they are not taking in my intention, maybe it's time for me to go back and see about communicating a different way. Take a look deep inside. And am I not seeing something? Am I not seeing a fear that is emanating inside of me? And that then is the source of this communication. Above all else, I want to see. And we get to see in so many different ways. Keep yourself open to all the different possibilities of seeing. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Much love.